want to call up, I mentioned in the earlier remarks that we have this amazing governance model that we talk about it in the white paper. I want everyone here to see the people that are behind it. And so I would like to call up Terry O'Hearn, who's one of our executives. Lim Soon-Hak, who is one of our non-executive board members, board directors, and Eberhard Wedekind. Right now, this is the core of our board, and we have these gentlemen are. Terry is a co-founder in this whole realm. We've worked very closely together. We've attracted Soon-Hak and Eberhard through their perceptions of what we're doing in our model, and we've attracted, I would argue, giants of industry that are recognizing our model and attracted to what we're doing. And I want to applaud these gentlemen here for what they're doing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you on? Can you put Terry's mic on? Okay. Okay. We want to take this opportunity. We have something really special for people that we've had this level of a board, and yet in the white paper, it's very clear that we ultimately. Oh, there we go. We ultimately are going to have a board of. We think optimal is 7 individuals. So.
Check. So, first of all, that was an amazing talk that Michael did earlier. Michael's been stellar to work with. I'm going to talk a little bit later about a few things, but another round of applause for Michael.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Michael.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
That's very good.
Thanks.
And as Michael said, these two gentlemen, if you haven't had a chance to talk with them, please do. They are giants of industry. They're global business magnets. They have an incredible wealth of knowledge that it's such a pleasure just to get to spend a little bit of time with them, to hear their wisdom. And much of that wisdom, including the currency of trust, has come from these gentlemen. So thank you again.
Yes. Yes.
So we're at this interesting point because we actually have some things to share that wasn't in our agenda, but we thought that we would use this opportunity, this platform, this stage to announce that we actually have, Michael mentioned that we're moving towards 7 board of director members, and we're going to call a couple of people up on stage today. And first I want to talk about a gentleman who has a wealth of experience and knowledge. He started a university in Vietnam. He's a professor of MBA programs, PhD programs in business. He was a political appointee for the White House. He's an advisor on Asian affairs or he was an advisor on Asian affairs to the Ronald Reagan campaign. He's a regional advisor to the World Bank for Asia Pacific. It's not finished. He does extensive charitable work and has done extensive charitable work in Africa and Asia. He's a board member of the Keenan Asian Foundation. He also, very importantly, advises the Vietnamese government on gaming. He was instrumental in taking what was illegal and changing a communist country to making it be legal to have gaming enterprises there. He's a brilliant man. One of the things that I love most about him is that he has taken under his wing 138 children that he funds, feeds, takes care of from the Agent Orange program. I would love to call up Professor Augustine Vinh. Our newest board member.
Our newest board member. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure to have.
That's going to be a short-lived title, by the way.
Congratulations, Augustine.
So, yeah. Do you want some time to be the newest board member, or can we? Okay, we can move on. So, it's amazing to have Augustine, Professor Augustine, on stage with us. It's such a pleasure. If we stop there, that would be amazing. However, Michael, in his travels and through some of our Polish friends, has met an amazing woman that we're very excited and very honored to have join us. And I'll tell you a little bit about her. She's a private equity and venture capital partner and founder. She's an investment and commercial banker. She's been with companies like JP Morgan Chase, Solomon Brothers, and a number of others. She's a serial entrepreneur. She's started over 20 companies. She is a business angel, and she was nominated by the European Business Angel Association to be the Business Angel of the Year. She's a global leader of tomorrow, as appointed by the World Economic Forum. She was named as one of the best managers in finance by Home and Market magazine. She's an advisor, lecturer, speaker, active board member on numerous companies. She is an absolute business force to be reckoned with throughout Europe. She was on Dragon's Den, so she was a dragon on Dragon's Den, which many of us know. I've only recently met her, but I can tell she's such an amazing person, and it's an honor to call up Anna Hejka. Hejka. Thank you. She's our newest board member.
So happy.
Congratulations.
What a pleasure. So, do you want to say a couple words?
I thought that it would be a great opportunity to welcome our newest board members, who we are thrilled to have these two join. And it may be, prior to introducing and allowing them to say a few things, it would be helpful, I think, to hear just a few words from our existing board members about what's drawn them to this, like how.
Yeah, multiple things. First,
okay.
I mean, I have, in a way, a family history when it comes to database systems, and blockchain for me is one. My uncle brought the idea of database in the 60s to Germany from Berkeley and Palo Alto. So I'm a computer science guy by education. And yeah, I was interested very much in blockchain and all the miracles one day we will be able to do. That's one. The other thing is I love global businesses. I've been in global business the last 25 or even more years. And this gentleman, I think I met 7 times in my life, and every time in a different country.
Yeah.
So I thought this is not. And then the diversity, now completed in the, or not yet completed, but soon. Well, people attracted me. So lots of reasons.
Yes, that's fantastic. Do you want to jump in there? Sure.
I've always been a firm believer in cryptocurrencies, and also firmly believe that cryptocurrencies would either start with complementing fiat currencies, which we know, or eventually replacing it. So why did I join the board of DasCoin? I really believe that what you're seeing in the cryptocurrency world today, DasCoin has the unique opportunity to set new standards and to lead the world in cryptocurrency. And and one other thing, I love to take on huge challenges.
Yes.
And life is a little bit getting too mundane for me, and I thought joining DasCoin board would add a little bit more spice to my life, and to take it to its greatest height, but more importantly, to unlock the full potential of what DasCoin can do.
Yes, fantastic.
Thank you.
So I just want to comment on the Spice Man over there. He's actually a technology giant. He he was the managing director of Compact Computers, built it from 30 million into the north of $1 billion in Asia Pacific, which is amazing.
Thank you.
But when we started our journey in 2016, and I'll show a couple of slides, our marketing journey. In 2016, we started in Kuala Lumpur, and then we went to a brief stop in Bangkok, then we went to Singapore. And Michael was speaking first, and he was up on stage getting ready, and lots of people coming in, and we were greeting people, and this gentleman comes up to me and he goes, "Hi, I'm Lim Soon Hock. I'm going to ask a lot of tough questions," and he's going to grill you.
That's true.
Yes, and I'm like,
that was true.
"Okay, I love you, but I'm scared," because other people are telling me about his background, going, "Okay." But ever since that moment, it's been a pleasure, and you have asked and challenged the status quo and brought brilliant ideas. So thank you.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
My pleasure.
Augustine, maybe
share.
you could. Oh, do you have a mic? Yeah.
yeah, so we can share the microphone.
Ladies first. Yeah.
Konnichiwa, Tokyo. Konnichiwa, Japan. Hello, world, because I just found out that there are 125 countries represented in DasCoin. And the most important thing, hello to the new world, because you're all revolutionaries. You are the ones who are changing the world. And that's what has attracted me to DasCoin. I'm a venture capitalist, and everything I look at, I analyze. And I look for impact. I look for ecosystem. I look for sustainability and scale. Purpose and profit. And I believe that DasCoin has all these elements. And another thing I look at, and that is the probability of success. And team is incredibly important. And you have here a very amazing team. People who have an incredible track record, people who have a lot of experience, incredible network of connections all over the world. But first of all, you have visionaries who understand that timing is everything. Because when you analyze the reason of success of any venture in the world, you will realize that timing is the key component. And I believe we all here in this room understand that we're at the very beginning of a revolution, which is comparable to what Maria Skłodowska-Curie has done in terms of the world of atom, what Copernicus has done in terms of how we perceive the world. These people have changed the paradigms, and I believe we're changing it as well. I have been a commercial banker and an investment banker, and I know regulations from inside out. I had to take all these exams and learn everything. And I know very well that regulations are not enough. You need much more than that to be able to go to the next stage. And I believe that DasCoin represents democratization and safety at the same time. This is the incredible competitive advantage that DasCoin has. So for all of you that have any trouble in evangelizing the world about DasCoin, I just want to remind you the words of Mahatma Gandhi. First, they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. And then you win. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Love
So
it. I
beautiful.
like it.
Huh?
So appropriate.
So beautiful.
Wow.
Wow, marvelous.
Xin chào, I'm Vietnamese. I'm from Vietnam, and before I say a few words, I'd like to ask you to recognize my Vietnamese delegation led by Mr. Tony Minh here. He's
Yes.
here. And we have, today, we have 50
Tony,
people. We have 50 people from Vietnam, and Vietnam is a small country with 95 million people, and we have 50 people from Vietnam.
Tony introduced us to Augustine, so thank you, Tony.
Yes.
I have two short stories about myself and why is it I believe in DasCoin. I did my master's degree in 1976, and 76, there was no personal computers. There's big computers. You talk about the CDC, control data, you talk about big IBM computers, and everything we did with programming is a whole bunch of cards that are like thousands and thousands of punch cards, right? Whole punch cards. And we have to carry a big basket of cards to do small programs. And in 1992, the first revolution came in with personal computers. That things changed. And then after that, we have the internet revolution. And here's my story. In 1962 or 63, I was approached by a young salesman. He came to me, he said something like, sir, you want more money? I say, oh, you must be kidding. Yes, I want money, I want more money. I say, you have money in your pocket? I say, yes, I have some. So I pull out like few dollars in my pocket. He said, you want to triple your money? You want more money in your pocket? I say, yes. And he said, give me your cash, give me your money, and then I give you something. So I pull my money, and I don't want to give to him. So I said, give me your money. So no, I say, no way. So I say, give me your money, I give you more money. I say, what? You must be kidding. So he gave me a piece of plastic. I say, here with this plastic card, you can buy things, you can eat lunch, you can do anything you want. I scratch my head and say, what is he talking about? This must be a magician or somebody who is selling fakes. In 1963, I had my first American Express card. 1963. I had my first American Express. You know how old am I by that, right? I'm 70. Right? So as of today, what do we have? We have Visa card and MasterCards. But in 62, 63, people told me give them the cash, and they give me a plastic card. This was a joke. It's no joke now. So today, when we talk about cryptocurrency or digital money, I don't want to miss the boat. I don't want to, I have to jump on the bandwagon. So when I have a chance to meet Michael Matthias and Terry O'Hearn, and now, you, I want to make sure that we own at the beginning of the digital revolution. And Vietnam government is very keen on that, and the Prime Minister of Vietnam is commissioning a team to do a policy study on cryptocurrency, and I hope that we have a chance to influence the process and bring DasCoin to Vietnam, and I hope that I will be part of that. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks very much to the board.
That was very good.
Yes.
Really.
I just want to say one more thing, which is a quote. Here is to the crazy ones. Because only the people who are crazy enough to believe they can change the world are the ones who do.
Yeah.
So here is to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much.